Need some coins for that God Squad you've always wanted? Check out rockbottomcoins.com for the cheapest and fastest coins anywhere. Use code ZIRK for 15% off your order. And if you guys want to compete in tournaments for cash prizes, make sure to check out tourneycrypt.com.
The whole thing wobbin'.
What's going on, guys? It's Zirksee coming at you today with another YouTube video, and today I'm going to be giving you guys my predictions for the Mud Heroes promo. Now please pay attention to this really quickly because I already know, I can feel the comments coming on this video, and if you see someone comment down below that includes anything I'm about to say, I don't know what you should call them. Call them something. Not too mean though. So, basically, with the Mud Heroes promo, if you guys don't know what it is, I did drop a video on this probably about, I think, a couple weeks ago, maybe 2-3 weeks ago. You guys can go ahead and look it up. You just type in Zirksee, Mud Heroes promo. It should pop up for you guys. So you can go ahead and check it out and see what the Mud Heroes promo is going to be all about. Now, of course, they did say that an upcoming promo was to be coming out very shortly this upcoming week. I do believe this promo will be dropping either Monday or Friday. I don't know which day, but I'd assume it's going to be Monday or Friday. And, of course, it's way too early for this to be the most feared promo. Most feared last year, I believe, came out the 18th, I want to say. It's the 16th or 18th. I can't remember which one. I believe it was the 18th, though. So it's way too early for it to be the most feared promo. So I do believe this will be the Mud Heroes promo. With that being said, though, these players, as of last year, ranged from 90 to 92 overall. Could it be the same for this year? I do believe so. Now, of course, that does range based on the teams. If you don't know what it is, basically, we're going to be getting 16 offensive players and 16 defensive players. It's going to be one player from every single team. Now, I will tell you guys in my predictions, I don't have 16 of both. Okay, it's pretty dang hard for me to predict these players. And EA could go with some completely random ones. I don't believe that any player that has above an 88 overall or 87, basically, if they have a new card that's not a core elite, that's an 87 overall, they're probably not going to get a new card. That's just how it works. So, like, Mud Superstars, they're completely ruled out of this. And a couple other promos as well, like Team of the Week, they're probably not going to be in this one. When they got a new Team of the Week, they would not be participating in this promo. So, if your player that you're about to comment wears this guy in your predictions and they have an 87 plus overall, that is not just a core elite, I don't think they're going to be in this promo. So, with that being said, let's go ahead and get into it. Comment down below your guys' predictions for whatever teams you want to. I'm definitely not going to be 100% correct. I feel pretty confident about most of my picks, though. Let's get into it. So starting off with the Cardinals, I think it's going to be Patrick Peterson. Patrick Peterson has been kind of one of those staple points for the Mud Heroes promo. I believe he's been the Cardinals for the past 2 years. Now, of course, we do have Chandler Jones, but he has an 84 overall Mud Superstar. David Johnson is one they potentially get one. Larry Fitzgerald as well, but Larry Fitz actually did get a card last year in the Most Feared promo, so I have a feeling they might be saving him for then, and Patrick Peterson's just kind of always been a Mud Hero. As for the Falcons, we've got a ton of new Falcons recently. We've gotten Desmond Trufant, Julio Jones. I think Deion Jones is going to be the Falcons. Now, again, these players can range from 90 to 92. Maybe it'll be lower, maybe 89 to 91 this year. I think Deion Jones is perfect to give him a 90 overall middle linebacker user. We don't have a ton of great user middle linebackers in the game. We have, of course, Ryan Shazier. We also have Devin White. Besides him, Patrick Willis. So hopefully Deion Jones gets one. Be a really good user card. As for the Ravens, they actually have a ton of people that got upgrades. Also, keep in mind, guys, ultimate kickoffs. Any players that have ultimate kickoffs, I did not count in this video. And there is a lot of players could have potentially gone with. Please keep in mind your team's ultimate kickoff player because they're continuously getting upgrades every week. I don't think they're going to be in this promo. I don't know if they will be in any promos upcoming. But I'm going to go with Earl Thomas. He's the only player I could potentially see getting this card. He only has an 86, and it'll be a great upgrade. Lamar Jackson, Terrell Suggs already have cards. Patrick Ricard already has cards. There's a lot of players in the Ravens that have upgrades. As for the Bills, it's honestly kind of a tough one because there's Tre'Davious White, who just got his signature series today. Jordan Poyer has an ultimate kickoff. Josh Allen did get a 79 team week. He could potentially get this, but I don't think he will. I'm going to go with Micah Hyde. He's got an 82 overall, would be a solid ball-hawking safety. I'm going to go with Hyde. As for the Panthers, man, do I want to say Cam Newton, but I'm not going to. I'm actually going to go with Greg Olsen, 81 overall he currently has. There is Louis Kuechly, who has the Superstar card. Christian McCaffrey has the Series Redux. Besides him, I don't really know that many other people that could potentially get this. Kawan Short, I believe, has a Theme Builder. Matt, maybe, but I think it's going to be Greg Olsen. As for the Bears, of course, we have Eddie Jackson already has an upgrade. Taylor Gabriel just got a Team of the Week. Khalil Mack obviously has the ultimate kickoff card. I'm actually going to be going, if I can actually find him maybe. Prince McMorrow is definitely not going to be one. I think it's going to be Kyle Fuller. He only has an 83 overall, and I think people are actually kind of expecting him to get a team week either this week or last week. I think he had a pretty dang good week. But Kyle Fuller will be a pretty solid corner. Now, as for the Steelers, this is kind of one where they don't have a ton of choices as well because, Juju already has an upgrade. Bigman has an 85 overall. We do have Stephon Tuitt has an 86. I think it's either going to be between two players. TJ Watt, I know he has an 86 overall card, or David DeCastro. Don't know which one yet. Of course, I do believe we get one offensive lineman from every single position. Left tackle, left guard, center, right guard, right tackle. I'll tell you guys this, spoiler, I actually don't have all 5 of those positions in my predictions. So now to the 49ers, I think it's down to basically 2 people that it could possibly be, right? So with the 49ers, I was going to say DeForest Buckner. He has an 86 overall ultimate kickoff card. I do believe it's going to be either A, George Kittle, who does have the theme builder card, an 86 overall player, or it could potentially be Jimmy Garoppolo. But we already do have Steve Young, but that doesn't really matter, I guess, when it comes to actually picking out these players. And also when it comes to Jimmy G, I believe he only has a 77, and he was their hero, I think, last year. So him or Kittle, I think, could potentially get it. Now on to the Seahawks, and I will say this. They could literally do anyone they want, basically. Now, Tyler Lockett does have an 84 overall, much superstar. A lot of people want Russell Wilson. Wilson actually does have the 86 theme builder, and I would not be shocked if he got Russell Wilson. But I actually do believe that the one we're going to get this time around is going to be Bobby Wagner. He has an 88 overall, basically. I believe this is the only 88 overall player I'm going to include in these predictions, strictly because Wagner, I know for a fact, has gotten one of the highest overalls, Mud Hero, the past year. I think it might even be 2 years in a row to get the Mud Hero for the Seahawks. I think he very well could get a 92, if they do 92 overalls, 92 middle linebacker, making him the best middle linebacker in the game. And he'll be very, very good. Hopefully, though, his speed would be at least 85 or 86. As for the Buccaneers, this one's blatantly obvious. Mike Evans. He had an insane week, yet he didn't get a limited time card or even a team of the week card. I think it's 100% because they are saving him for Mud Heroes. Mike Evans for the Bucs. As for the Titans, you guys can see they do currently have Roger Saffold as their ultimate kickoff, which I was kind of thinking of choosing him for the predictions till I saw you the ultimate kickoff player. Besides him, though, Derrick Henry is an 86, Jarrell Casey. I'm going with Kevin Byard. Maybe not the flashiest pick, but gives us a free safety. Now, the Redskins are an extremely, extremely hard pick for me. I actually decided to go with Ryan Carrington, who I know as the theme builder. Trent Williams, of course, is holding out. He has an 86 overall. Brandon Sheriff has the ultimate kickoff player. AP has an 86. Jordan Reed has a much superstar 84. Besides that, I didn't really know who else to go besides Ryan Kerrigan. Maybe a gold card could get an upgrade here. Let me know down below for the Redskins. Although he's injured, I think this is the perfect time to give AJ Green an upgrade. He usually gets some sort of upgrade earlier, whether it be a flashback, a Mud Hero, whatever. People would love to see an AJ Green. I would love to see an AJ Green, especially because he's hurt. He won't be getting a Team of the Week card or anything anytime soon. AJ, gotta happen. On to the Browns, and there's a lot of players that already have upgrades. David Njoku has the ultimate kickoff. OBJ has a card. Nick Chubb has a card. I'm going to go with Myles Garrett. I do think it's going to be a defensive player. I think it can either Myles Garrett or Denzel Ward. But for some reason, I'm leaning more towards Myles Garrett. He does have the 86 overall theme builder, and Denzel Ward doesn't have an upgrade, only an 82. But I think it's going to be Garrett with how good of a season he's actually had already. Now, you guys already know how excited I would be to get a new Zeke. 86 overall. I would love to see a new Ezekiel Elliott. You guys already know I'd pick that card up in a heartbeat. Now, it could be Byron Jones or even Travis Frederick here, which I don't actually have a center on this list. I think it could potentially be Travis Frederick, but please give me Zeke. As for the Broncos, there's a lot of people that have upgrades already. Von Miller, Bradley Chubb, those guys all have upgrades. Offensively, I don't really know if they go offense for the Broncos. I'm going to go with Chris Harris, who only has an 84 overall card. On to the Lions. Now, they, of course, have most of the best players with upgrades. Marvin Jones has a flashback card. Darius Slay has a 90. Damon Harrison also has a signature series card. Trey Flowers has an 84 overall, which, I mean, it could potentially get it. I'm actually going to go with a gold card here, and I'm going to say Matt Stafford. I think Stafford could very well potentially get this upgrade. Let me know down below who else you guys think. Marvin Jones already has a flashback. I want to say Kenny Golladay is actually their kickoff player, so I think it will be Matt Stafford. Now, with the package, of course, I would have gone with Aaron Rodgers if he didn't have the ultimate kickoff player. He does also have, or we also have, a Devontae Adams signature series. Brian Bulaga potentially. Kenny Clark does have a heavyweight card there. Blake Martinez is the ultimate kickoff. I'm actually going to go with kind of a more expensive position as well, and this is going to be the left tackle. David Bakhtiari only has the 87 overall core leads. I think he could get the boost up to like a 91-ish player and be our left tackle. Now, another high-name player who should potentially get a 92 overall player. It's not going to be D-Hop, not going to be Justin Reed, or Whitney Merciless. It's going to be J.J. Watt, in my opinion. He has an 87 overall. I think this is the perfect time to give J.J. an upgrade. As for the Colts, it's kind of another tough one because obviously Luck isn't playing, so he's not an option. Quentin Nelson already has a card. Justin Houston already has a card. Darius Leonard's the ultimate kickoff. Malik Hooker does have the 84 superstar. I think he's my number 2 option here. I'm going to go with T.Y. Hilton, who does have an 86 overall, not ultimate kickoff, theme butter as well, but I think it's going to be T.Y. Now, the Jags are honestly a super tough one. Telvin Smith, of course, isn't even playing, but he has a signature series card. Brandon Linder has the ultimate kickoff. Calais Campbell already has a heavyweight. AJ Boye has an 85 superstar. I think there's potential there. Offensively, I don't see it going to anyone on the offensive side of the ball. Maybe Brandon Linder, but I swear he has some sort of an upgrade as well. I'm going to go with Jalen Ramsey. It's a weird one because I don't even know if he'll be on the Jags in a week or so, but I would love to see a Jalen Ramsey card. Now, as for the Chiefs, may not be the flashiest pick here because there's a lot of their players that already have upgrades. Pat Mahomes already has a 90, Tyreek Hill is an 85, but he could potentially get it there. I just don't think that he will with the Mud Heroes Pro. I think they want to save him for something else. Travis Kelce has a signature series. I think it's either going to be A, Mitchell Schwartz, or B, Honey Badger. Now, Honey Badger does have an 85 overall ultimate trainer, so, I mean, he could still get it. He only has an 85 there. Either Mitchell Schwartz or Honey Badger, in my opinion. Now to the Chargers, I think this one's honestly kind of obvious. I mean, Melvin Gordon just got an upgrade there. Phillip Rivers has a 90. Keenan Allen has a 90. Jason Verrett is a 49er now. Joey Bosa does have an 87 overall. Now there is Melvin Ingram. I don't believe that Melvin Ingram actually does have any sort of upgrades currently, but he has the ultimate kickoff 84 overall card. So yeah, my assumption was correct. I do think this one will be Casey Hayward. He only has an 83 overall core leads. I think he'll probably get this upgrade. Now, as for the Rams, I'm kind of down to 2 players on this. So you guys can see we do already have Clay Matthews at a 90, Todd Gurley at 90. Donald, I don't think they're going to go with Donald. I think they're going to save him for the Most Feared promo like they did last year. They gave him a limited time Most Feared card. Of course, Gurley, no. Cooper Kupp has an 86 overall. I think it's honestly down to their 2 wide receivers they have that don't have upgrades yet, Brandon Cooks or Robert Woods. On to the Dolphins, and they literally don't have a single core elite player currently on their team. They had 2 core elites to start the year, Tunsil and Kenny Stills. They traded them both. So besides them, Rashad Jones already has the ultimate kickoff. I'm going to go with Xavier Howard. I think Xavier Howard's literally like one of their only good players left. I think it's got to be Howard. Vikings have another very kind of tough one here. Everson Griffin, of course, already has the 85 overall card. Dalvin Cook has an 89. Linval has the 86. I think it's between these 2 guys right here, Adam Thielen or Stephon Diggs. Harrison Smith already has a kickoff card as well, or not kickoff, a superstar card as well. On to the Patriots. I think this is actually where we get another offensive lineman. Now, we already have James White, Rob Ninkovich, Stephon Gilmore. Sony Michel just came out with an upgrade today. Tom Brady has an 88. I don't think he'll get a card in this promo. Gilmore has a 90. Joe Tooney does have the Mud Superstar as well. I think this is where we get our guard, and they're going to go with Shaq Mason. Although they could go with Devin McCourty as well, maybe. Now, as for the Saints, I think it's down to 2 players, basically, and it's 2 pretty obvious ones. Now, Drew Brees is hurt. He could potentially get an upgrade here. Or Alvin Kamara. One of these 2, I think Kamara is probably more likely to get this one. On the defense side of the ball, I mean, Marshawn Lattimore does have the Ultimate Trainer upgrade as well. He could potentially get this. Cameron Jordan, I believe, has a signature series and also series redux now. I think it's going to be Kamara or Breeze. Now, with Saquon Barkley being hurt, it basically knocks him out of contention for a team of the week for the next, I think, 4 to 8 weeks, I want to say he's out for 4 to 6 weeks, something like that. I think Saquon will probably end up getting the Mud Hero. This is my prediction all year long. Saquon will get a Mud Hero. I believe he actually got one last year, even as a rookie. On to the Jets. CJ Mosley, of course, has a 90 overall card. Sheldon Richardson, flashback. I guess that one doesn't really matter. Le'Veon Bell is a possibility, but I don't think they'll go with another running back here. I think they're going to go with Jamal Adams, who only has an 84 overall card. I will say the Raiders are an extremely tough pick here as well. Now, of course, we already do have Derek Carr as the ultimate kickoff. There is a heavyweight Rodney Hudson as the center. Besides him, I think there was only two correlates actually. Rodney Hudson and Antonio Brown. Obviously, AB is not an option currently. Lamarcus Joyner actually does have another correlate, and he has an 86 overall. Darren Waller's been playing really good. I'm going to go with Garyon Conley. I really have no clue who to go for the Raiders. So please comment down below. Maybe Tyrell Williams, but I feel like I have enough wide receivers in this prediction, so I really didn't want to put Tyrell Williams here. Darren Waller, maybe. As for the Eagles, I'm going with Fletcher. He has an 87 overall card, and I don't believe I've said a single defensive tackle so far. He'd be the perfect Mud Hero DT. We already have Lane Johnson at right tackle. Carson Wentz has the ultimate kickoff. Malcolm Jenkins has a flashback. I believe Zach Ertz has the superstar card. I think it's more than likely going to be Fletcher. And with that being said, I believe that was every single team. Take a look here. Bears, Bengals, Bills. I believe that I covered every single team on this prediction. Hopefully, I did not miss any. And taking a quick look at it, I'm literally running all through my mind. I'm pretty positive that I got to every single team. So with that being said, I hope you guys did enjoy the video. And if you did, make sure you guys drop a like in the video. And of course, hit that sub button if you're not already subbed to the channel. Now, of course, comment down below who you guys think could potentially get the Mud Hero. A couple of these teams I'm not super confident on. Obviously, like the Raiders, I've honestly no clue. But with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I'll see you guys next time.